Hello everyone, this is Stunter Collector here with another action figure review, and here we have the King in Black 2-pack here of Knull and Venom here. So let's go over the packaging. So in the front here we get some pictures of Knull and Venom here, King in Black logo here, Marvel Legends logo here, Knull, Venom. Here is cider of Knull and Venom there, with the Marvel Legends logo there. Here's the back. That also shows the accessories with the figures. So no, we get extra head sculpt. We get 2 fisted hands and a extra head. And then here is the other side that shows the figures in their more straight up form. Marvel Legends logo on the top. Here is the top with the Spider-Man 60 Amazing Years logo there. And here is the bottom with the UPC. But besides that, let's crack them open. And here is Knull and Venom out of the package here. And first impression right now, they're really cool looking and way bigger than I thought they would be. So let's go over the Venom figure first, since we have a decent idea, familiarity with this figure in particular for the body sculpt. It's the same body sculpt as the movie Venom figure, which I did a review on like last year, I think. The only difference is that you get these peg holes for the wings. But yeah, let's go over it. So first, we get like this silky black look. There's some matte black in there, like here and there, but I think it's just trying to get that same like liquidy somewhat look that the movie Venom had. And then we also do have a brand new head sculpt with this like really thick or long tongue coming out of it. We got these very sharp teeth that are kind of pointing outwards too. And you can kind of see where they kind of like glued the jaw into place. So that way they can, put that together. And then the eyes look really cool. But yeah, the head sculpt I really like. And then you get the white spots here where the thwip would come out of. You get the toes for his figure here. You get some open hands here. I forgot to go over the accessories, but I'll finish this off first. But yeah, really cool figure. Same size as the other Venom figure. But let's go over the accessories real quick since I forgot about that. So yeah, we got the wings. We'll go over that here in a little bit, but we do have 2 fisted hands, which we've seen before as well. Just a white rectangular part there. And then we also got a second head sculpt here. This is brand new as well. You get these really sharp teeth, just him smiling there with this like really long, big eyes. So yeah, it's a really cool head sculpt though. I like this head sculpt. I may have him with it. I'm not sure. I'll probably keep it like that. I'm not sure though. But yeah, and then we'll go over the articulation for this figure now. So he has a double ball jointed head, goes down that far, up that far, side to side motion, left and right movement. You got shoulder joint that goes up that far, 360 rotation around there, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrists hinge down that far, up that far, 360 rotation. He has a ball joint at the diaphragm, so it goes forward that much, backwards that much, side to side motion. He also has an ab crunch joint at the waist, so with all that going forward, backwards really far, legs kick out that far, forward really far, backwards a little bit, thigh cut, double jointed knees, if I can get that. There we go. And then ankles hinge down that far, up that far, nice ankle pivot. And then while we're still on Venom, let's just go over the wings actually. So here is his, I believe it's his, I think it's his, yeah, it's his right wing. So this is like the far out wing that you put on. It has some rips through it. You got like this light red here, and it gets darker and more dull towards the like fingers of the wings. And then you get the whole black, silky black here on the outside, but you get this like black for the fingers here. It's like a bat's hat finger, so like how they did that. And then you get this peg here. Here's the smaller part here with some more rips in there, and just smaller. You got a hinge here for the back, and then a socket here for that, and we'll just put that together like that. And then yeah, and then we'll just move this, and then here's the other side. Same deal, it's just inverted. It's not the same. No, they're the exact same thing, just inverted. So we'll just pop these in like that. Boom, easy. grab Venom real quick. Pop these in real quick here. But yeah, I think they're in there. Yeah, they're in there. All right. So the only problem that I see right now is that if you have these on, he's gonna be back heavy, so you're gonna have him like leaning forward a bit, so that way he stays balanced like that. But besides that, that's a really cool figure. Next, we'll go over Knull. So let's go over the accessories first for him. So we get his I forgot what it's called. What's the name of the sword again? Necro sword. So this is the sword that Gord technically has in Thor: Love and Thunder, but since Venom symbiotes are technically owned by Sony still, they had to go with Shadows. I wish it was symbiote, but it would have been cool to introduce Knull, but they didn't. But yeah, you get some like red symbiote, like Carnage here, all around the sword, which is really cool, and you get like a black for Venom here. You can see like all the liquidy, webby look to the sword there, and you get this brown grip there. You get that little piece there at the end. But yeah, it's a really cool sword. And then we get extra head sculpt here. Knull in his like very serious, like relaxed face, I guess. You get the white hair just hanging down. But yeah, very long face and pale face. You get the red eyes going. A lot of bone structure. But yeah. And then one thing that I will say, the size for these two figures, the Venom figure is pretty huge. Knull is taller than Venom. He's gonna be like the tallest symbiote figure in my shelf. I'll show you like a comparison to what he looks like compared to my shelf. But yeah. And then we'll bring Knull up front here. Here is his head sculpt, which is very scary. You got the teeth like popped out, and he looks very, very scary. It's a very scary head sculpt, but I like it. You get like a little bit of a tannish yellow to the teeth, very sharp teeth. You get the hair flowing. You get some like, I think some black or gray in there to give it some like depth, I guess. And then you get his armor here. You get like the symbiote spider logo here on him that is red, and you get like this little like tongue piece or wing piece, tail piece for the spider. And he goes, yep. And then you get these shoulder pads, which are, you could technically take them off, but I prefer not to. Very recommend not doing that. And then the arms, you get them wrapped up with like some wraps here. They're also pinless elbows, pinless knees, which is really cool. You also get like inside there, I don't know if you guys could tell, underneath the wraps, there's like little strings to make it look like he's actually made out of symbiote, which is really cool. It's like a gray, and then the wraps are like a camouflage greenish look. And then you got fingerless gloves, very sharp hands, fingers there, pale fingers. And then, so yeah, you got open, relaxed hand here, and then one for a sword. And then you get the skirt piece that is all ripped up. I kind of stabbed myself with it. This thumb piece here is very sharp. I just literally poked myself and it hurt just a little bit. So I'd be careful with that. And here's the back with that skirt piece as well. You get that like light brown around a belt there. And for the thighs there, you could kind of tell it's the same deal that I was talking about on the arms. And then you get this boot piece here that is just kind of makes it look like it's leather, rubber. But yeah. And then that's all we got for looks. So let's go over the articulation. So he has a hinge ball jointed head. So makes him look down that far. Looks up that far. He also has a ball joint at the neck, actually. So that helps with looking up and down more. Left and right movement in the head. Also lots of neck pivoting there, which is crazy. Shoulders move out that far. 360 rotation. These shoulder pads actually move with the rotation there, which is nice. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Wrists hinge down that far, up that far, 360 rotation. He has a ab crunch that goes down that far, backwards that far. He also has a waist swivel, 360 rotation around there. Legs kick out that far, forward that far, backwards none, thigh cut, double jointed knees, ankles hinge down that far, up that far, nice ankle pivot. So yeah, those are and that's the Venom and Knull 2-pack figure there. I really like these figures. I will show you a comparison after I go over like any gripes or anything like that. But right now they're really like they're perfect as is. I will say that, like, the legs are a little hard to get articulated with that, but the skirt piece is kind of in the way, so I understand that. But the Venom figure, I really love it. I love the accessories with it and the wings. The wings might be taking up quite a bit on my shelf, but I don't mind it. It just looks awesome like that. But yeah, that's all I really got. They did a really good job with this 2-pack. Like, I am like the size difference with Venom. If you guys have a movie Venom figure, Knull is taller than the Venom. That's what it's like. And then let's see if I can pull out like a Spider-Man figure that's already like in vanilla pose or something like that. Give me 1 second here. I'll do a size comparison instead of putting it on the shelf and just, yeah. We'll grab this Spider-Man figure here. Let me get him straight up. I'm gonna give you a size comparison with the normal like 6-inch scale figures. Knull is massive. I thought Knull was going to be this size. No, I was wrong. He is huge compared to this. So yeah. I highly recommend getting this figure. This figure pack. I think it's a really badass figure pack. I was asking for Knull too, so I'm happy we got Knull as well. But yeah, that's all I really got. Like I said, grab this pack if you can. This is the only time that you're probably going to be able to get Knull in a while. You won't get another Knull for a while, so I recommend getting it. But yeah, that's all I got. So thanks for watching.